Why do you care? Why is it any of your business what I do with my life, what you do with your life? People ask me that all the time when I put out content. Why is it any of my business why that guy without a six-pack with a big pot belly, why do I care? Why am I making any of these videos? Why am I out here trying to shame people and fact shame and all of these other things that they say what I'm doing is? Truth is, why it matters to me is because it should matter to you. It's the same reason why we need to care about decreasing crime in our community. It's the same reason we need to care about getting rid of pedophiles so our children are safe on the internet and anywhere else. It's the same reason we need to care about why the Satanist community is growing. Because it's not safe out here. And it's really not safe with people who are slacking in life. It's not safe because this is the cornerstone of society. When it comes to the hierarchy of this stuff, countries are run by governments. What's the first form of government in a country that a child will ever know? It's the household. What's the first form of a president? It's the father, it's the leader. If the leader's not in check with his physical shape, with his health, with his self-confidence, with knowing how to handle that responsibility that he's been given to lead, how on earth do you think our society is going to look? It's going to look like it does now, like crap. Apart from the government, our society is formed by communities, by neighborhoods. What is the cornerstone of community and neighborhood? It's the family unit. Why do you think we have so many social ills that have been increasing over the past generation? Because the previous generations didn't have as much nonsense going on, as much crime, as much, us killing each other, femicides and gender-based violence, what they call it in South Africa. Why do you think all of this nonsense and hullabaloo has been going on? Because that leader, that cornerstone figure, that father is no longer there. So what, am I supposed to just watch society fall and crumble? Because I'm not willing to step in front of the next man and say, come on, dog. Get your stuff together, B. I'm too chicken to stand in front of someone else and tell him where he's stuffing up. And not just when he kills someone. Not just when he starts becoming violent or whatever. It happens way before that. For a man, for a human male to be a leader, a responsible person has to be that man. He has to have responsibility within himself, for his own health, for his own mental state. I mean, nobody's here on earth to meet your needs and build you up into the man that you're supposed to be. We all have things that we're lacking, areas that we're lacking in. I mean, for the longest time, I was abusing drugs, I was abusing alcohol, I was abusing my family, having them exposed to me and this version of myself. But I decided to level up, I decided to change. Because number one, I had done it already before. Number two, that's not the type of man I want my kids, my wife, to have to be around, to have to be led by. I mean, imagine having to be led by someone as opposed to choosing to have that person around because you love them. Because you can tell from their actions they love themselves and that they love you back. Choosing them because they put themselves first and they take care of themselves so that they can take care of you. That is what I'm busy with right now. Building myself up into the best version of myself so that I can stand in front of you, my man, and be honest and look you in between the two eyes and ask you, dog, is this really the best? Is this really the version of yourself that you're proud of? And if it's not, if you're willing to, you gotta get to work, fam. I have to stand in front of I have to have people stand in front of me and say, hey, oh shit, you're stuffing up, you're stuffing around. You're drinking, you're doing drugs. You're not a presence in your house that anyone wants because people end up hurt when they're around you. It's not the type of life that anyone has to live. Nobody has to live a life like that. So for me, that's what I'm doing is about. I'm calling out guys with big stomachs. I'm calling out guys who are drinking, smoking, relying on some grown up baby bottle or grown up binky to make it through a day, because I know what happens when you apply pressure to that man. When you apply pressure to that man who relies on a bottle for mental clarity, and you put emotional pressure on him, you put spiritual, physical, metaphysical pressure on him, you take that man out of a job and put financial pressure on him, that man's either going to kill himself or he's going to kill someone. For the longest time, that's been the norm in our society, is men just coming up with reasons to end their own lives or end someone else's life because of the frustrations they're experiencing within their own life. It's hard as crap to look at, but somebody has to do it. No more excuses. No more nonsense, bruh. No more, I'm gonna start next year. It's next year already now. But you're still without a plan, doing the same thing that you were gonna do last year, January 1st. I'm going to be better. We are here. You are nothing better than you were last year. I can say that because I was in that position for many years. Still am, have so many areas of my life I need to level up, and I will. But that's why I do what I do, because I won't let society fall. I won't let the next man who is as ignorant as I was, as deceived as I was about what makes him a man, about himself, his own vision of himself, his responsibilities, how he sees and treats the people around him. I won't let that man who I was continue stuffing up society. Because if I do, I'm complicit, and I would rather die. So that's what's up, guys. When you keep asking, why am I fat shaming? Why am I coming after this man? Why am I telling you that men are not supposed to have tits? When I keep telling you men are not supposed to have big bellies are for pregnant women because there are people inside their bellies. This is why. This is why. Apply pressure to that man. Apply pressure to that man who relies on a bottle, who doesn't have a brotherhood, a community of people who he can be vulnerable with and be safe around and let his emotions out safely. I'm not talking about being this emotionless human male who doesn't cry just because. I'm talking about the real. What structures do you have in place that are going to keep you being healthy within yourself and being a healthy presence to your loved ones, being a healthy presence to the world at large? What structures do you have in place? None. Because all you do is go drink with the boys, play soccer, drink, play rugby, drink. Come the weekend, you take the kids out in the morning, in the evening you're out, club, drink. Come New Year's, December, out, drink. Come the time to go away with your spouse, out, drink. I mean, where's the coping mechanism, fam? Where's the community that holds you accountable and says, this is nonsense, bro? This is the thing that we used to do when we were in high school. I never drank in high school, but I drank in college. And I'm like, I never wanted to be that guy. Nobody told me. And I feel like if I had known, someone had come and said, damn, this is not how a man operates, and showed me by being that person, I would have known. But my examples were out here telling me that if I drink, it means I'm over 18 and that makes me a man. If I can afford a 3,500 bottle of Johnny Walker Blue or whatever it is, that makes me a man. Nonsense, bro. That's no rite of passage. That's not how I will raise my son. That's not how I will watch society raise men who are going to be a negative presence in our world. So hate me all you want. Jump in my DMs and my comments all you want. Tell me that I have no place to tell you as a person to get your act together. Tell me all of that, all you want. I'll take that smoke, fam. That's why I'm here. I will take that smoke. One thing I will not do is allow the society to crumble, because you, as I am, are an imager. You were made in the image and likeness of my God. So the love and respect that I show myself is the love and respect I'm going to show you. And I'm going to be here every day, fam. If you need help getting over an addiction, if you need help putting habits in place that are going to take you to the next level, the level that you should be at, if you're going to need someone to stand in front of you and tell you where you're stuffing up in life so that you can become better, someone who is creating a community of like-minded people just like yourself who are trying to level up, a safe space where you can come as you are, be as broken and as useless and as stupid and as ignorant and as deceived as you currently are, and leave and walk into the world a better person. If you need that kind of help, let me know. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here next week till the day I die. Let's get it. It's 2025. Stop the bullshit.